Okay, here we are on slide 4 of this week's lecture. Just a quick little mention of a couple of other things that were going on with Italian drama at the time. One thing was this concept called the intermezzi. Um, as we've learned, plays at that time were 5 acts in length. And intermezzi were these short little performances that were presented between each act. So there'd be like Act 1, and then you'd have this little intermezzi performance, and then Act 2, and then another little intermezzi performance, Act 3, so on and so on and so on. So at first, people were really opposed to the idea of this because it really interrupted the dramatic action of the main play that was going on to have these other like unrelated short little performances. But soon the intermezzi actually became more popular than the plays that they were accompanying. At first, the intermezzi had no connection to each other or even to the play that they went with. It would just be like these totally random little performances that had nothing to do with the main play, and even like each of the intermezzis weren't related. But eventually, the intermezzi became like all related to each other, and they even related to the theme of the main drama, and they became really popular. By 1650, however, intermezzi had actually virtually disappeared, probably because playwrights were increasing their skills and the plays themselves were probably getting better and better. One other little thing about Italian drama is, of course, opera. Opera is what grew out of the Renaissance Italians' attempts to recreate Greek tragedies. The dialogue and the choruses parts were all recited or chanted to musical accompaniment, and the effect really enhanced the effectiveness of the dialogue for the Italians. And so this little tiny simple start, just setting these like classic Greek tragedies to music, is how opera got started, and then opera eventually grew into one of the major art forms of Italy. And in Italy, opera eventually just overpowered any interest in spoken drama, and eventually it was like all about opera for Italy. So just a few little tidbits there about other things that were going on before we get